What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. As most of you guys know, Halo Infinite's multiplayer was released a month early to the public as an open beta, and there have been some controversial topics sparking within the community since then. For today's video, I'm just going to jump straight into what is probably the most controversial topic of the game and give my thoughts about it, and that topic is the microtransactions. I'm going to be honest with you guys, when I first saw these, I just went, interesting, and just thought nothing of it. As time went on, I began to notice these trends on Twitter ranting about these prices and microtransactions in Halo specifically, and I began to look more deeply into it and began to recognize why this was a problem. Before we get into that, let me explain what the idea 343 was going for. When you release a multiplayer game to the public for free, developers gotta make money somehow. With Halo specifically, if you're not a competitive gamer that likes to climb the ranks as I do, you probably found grinding for armor pieces fun. Whether it was from achievements or credits, you unlocked armor by playing the game after spending $60 on the game itself. With Halo going free to play, 343 needed to change the way you unlocked armor, or else they weren't going to make any money whatsoever, since everyone would just grind everything out for free. So they slapped price tags on the one thing everyone wanted: skins. This makes sense, as they can't just put price tags on things no one wants. The problem with these items getting a price tag is that it kind of ruins the reason for casual Halo players to grind the game. What's the point of me grinding the game if I could just unlock this armor piece with X amount of cash? Which then ruins the whole reason for playing multiplayer in the first place for some casual players, aside from goofing off with friends and just taking a break from real life. This issue has gotten so problematic with the community to the point where they would rather go back to the $60 price tag rather than deal with these new prices on skins, and others have even said that 343 should go back to the rec system they had in Halo 5, which makes total sense if you're a crazy person. I do, however, understand the frustrations, as this takes away one aspect of the multiplayer experience, and some of these prices are abysmal to people that are new to the free-to-play model, which I agree should be reduced. If you want to know how this has personally affected me and my enjoyment with the game, it hasn't really. Why, you may ask? Aside from being used to these business practices, armor pieces don't really mean that much to me. Like I said earlier, I'm what the casuals would call a sweaty tryhard. I find fun in games from learning the ins and outs of the game, ranging from movement, weapons, weapon spawns, map layouts, and how to use each to my advantage to be the best I could possibly be in the game. So having that goal in mind for most of the games I play negates the need for me to grind for skins, since I'm so busy playing the game, I don't even care about the skins. Obviously, there are a few exceptions, such as these esports skins you could purchase through the store, but even then, I just pick that one skin and just roll with it until I find something else worth using. It's also the fact that I come from other free-to-play games such as CSGO and Valorant, and have spent hundreds of my hard-earned cash into these games, so it's really hard to trash talk on these models when I'm actually enjoying other games with these kinds of business practices. And I'm not saying that as an excuse, I'm just saying that I can't be two-faced on this topic. I have to be 100% real with you guys. I still enjoy games with these free-to-play business models. While I agree something needs to be done with these prices, everything from the game going free-to-play and changing the way you get skins might have been necessary. The current generation of gamers isn't interested in games like Halo anymore. They're into free, trendy battle royales such as Apex Legends and Call of Duty Warzone. You think a kid's gonna look at Halo and pay $60 just to try it? Nuh-uh. With Halo going free to play, my friend who just started PC gaming is more likely to play Halo over something like Rainbow Six, which costs $15 to play. Not that much, but free is still a better option, and if they end up not liking Halo, no big deal. It was free to play to begin with. And even if the $60 price tag returned, the new system would probably still remain. Not as extreme, but it would still exist. $60 isn't cutting it for games anymore, and we know how much backlash a company can get when they increase the prices by even $10. Why do you think games are released as buggy messes these days? The developers were probably running out of resources to make their game, so they release it incomplete, get the launch money, and use that to fix the game later on. Or they could go the Halo route, delay the game, release it when it's ready, and pray that gamers would relieve their debt by putting prices on what gamers truly want. Game developers need to find a way to make more money without changing the base price of $60. And in Halo's case, that's really difficult to do since the franchise has been falling out of popularity since 2010. Free-to-play was the solution to bringing Halo back into popularity, but the price of that is making money on skins Halo fans are used to grinding for. And in 343's defense, That was probably the best thing they could have done, and fans being upset shows what they're doing is working. Maybe they will reduce the prices, maybe they will allow players to earn currency through the battle pass, but the days where you could just grind for every armor piece without paying a dime are over. And one more thing I want to clarify before I end the video is that this can all change with the official launch on December 8th. People seem to forget that this is a beta, it's technically not the full release yet, and I'm mentioning this since a lot of people are already calling this the worst Halo launch because of XYZ when the game hasn't even been launched yet. I'm not using the beta excuse to dismiss the issues as these should be addressed, but already coming to conclusions is a bit much. Give it time as only time will tell. Anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. What are you guys' thoughts on Halo Infinite so far? Let me know down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I will talk to you all later.